Hi, this is Kenneth with Einstein Printing, and today we're going to talk about mail lists and what makes for a good mail list. In the following screens, I'm going to show you what a normal mail list should look like. They're pretty simple, but the one thing that we're really going to stress is consistency throughout. On this first screen, you'll see that I've got headers for all of the columns, first name, last name, company, and so on, through the lines. At the end of the mail list, I've got specifics. If you wanted to make a personal mailing, you could pretty much put in anything you want as long as it has its own column and they're filled out correctly. Then we could put it in a mail piece, so each piece would be unique to the recipient. In the first column in this example, we've got first name, so we're going to want to put all of the first names for our mail list in this column. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the first column, it just has to be in its own column. So in our first column here, under column A, first name, we want all of our mail list recipients to have their first name. The next column is for last name. As in the first name column, we want to get all of the last names in this column. Again, doesn't have to be column B, it can be anywhere on there. On the spreadsheet, we just need all the last names in the same column. Now, there is a second way to do the names. As you can see, I've got highlighted in this screen, I've got the names combined into a column called full name. This will work just as fine. Either way is acceptable. However, you don't want to intermix the two. If you're going to separate them, then they need to be separated throughout the list. If they're going to be combined, they need to be combined throughout the list. Now we'll move on to the company column. As in the names, we just want all of the company names in their own column. Pretty straightforward there. Next, we'll move on to the address column. In this column, we're going to want all of the physical street addresses or the P.O. boxes. In address block 2, we're going to put the suite numbers. So we'll have the address, main physical address under block 1 and the suite numbers under address block 2. So they're separated. Now, you can combine the street name with the suite number in the same block, but we'll just want to keep it consistent. So if you're going to combine them, make sure they're combined throughout the list. If they're separated, we want to make sure they're separated throughout the list. Again, consistency is our number one goal. Now we'll move on to city, state, and zip. There's two options here. We've got them separated into 3 different columns, city, state, and zip, or you can combine them into one, as I've got at the bottom there, where it's all in one field. Either one will work. We just want it to be consistent throughout the list. These next 3 fields I've got labeled birthday, anniversary, and favorite color. Obviously, these aren't important for the mailing address block. However, if you want to personalize the mail to the recipient, then you can incorporate anything that you have in your database. So if you have birthdays and wanted to send out, happy birthday cards, then if you can collect that information, then we can use it. That's pretty much the basics of a good mail list. Consistency is the key, so as long as you can keep it consistent, then we can work with it. If you have any questions or need any further assistance, please don't hesitate to give us a call or an email. We'd love to help. Thank you.